Damn it, I am great. Sorry I am late. Had some things to do, so I put food on a plate. Love you when you down and when you up, they hate. Successful, no debate.
Hey, what is going on, my fellow YouTube fam? Welcome to A&V Media Reviews. It's your boy Aaron, and today I'm gonna start a new series that I plan on doing every week called What's His Best Project. I think it'll be a fun challenge for me, as I talk about some of my favorite artists' best work. So today we're gonna talk about that boy Future Hendrix himself. Been a fan of his since around 2011, ever since I heard that Rax feature, which he completely outshined YC on. Then tracks like Tony Montana, Magic, Same Damn Time, the good old high school days, well, for me at least. But then he blew up again and completely reinvented himself, which is very rare and hard to do, especially in the rap game, because once you start falling off, everyone turns on you and moves on to the next artist. Let's be real, that's just how it is. But with all that being said, not too sure I'm going to be doing the format for these videos yet, but for now I'm just going to screen record through Wikipedia and look at the track listings of these tapes and really digest these projects. And of course, I know it's all opinion and objective, what I may think is his best project to you might be his worst. What I think is his worst, you might think is his best. And it's kind of hard to critique these without nostalgia or any type of bias, So it's going to be tough because a lot of these Future projects are very similar to each other. So I'm going to just see which project is actually his best as a whole. But anyways, let's start off with Pluto. Alright, so this is Pluto, his first studio album. Think about this, if not if you grew up on him, but if you really started rocking with Future kind of after, like the Monster tapes or after when he blew up again, you might not like the old Future. You know what I mean? It's a different sound. Let's be real. And this tape, I'll be honest, I never really heard the whole thing. You know what I mean? I never actually sat down and listened to the whole thing. I do know some of these tracks though. Parachute, R. Kelly. Magic was a hit. I'm Tripping, Never End. Tony Montana was a hit. Same Damn Time. So it does have its hits. But I don't know. It's just not for me. I'm not a huge fan of the older Future. It's definitely a different sound. So for me, that ain't it, Chief. Next we got Honest. The thing about this is crazy because Honest was like a weird phase for me when it comes to Future, because I think he'll admit himself that he still wasn't really where he wanted to be at this point with Honest. It did okay, Move That Dope, I remember it being a huge hit. What I'm saying, Honest was huge. It kind of, it brought a whole different, fan base to him. It was, he brought a lot of more casuals to him, but it still wasn't Future. It wasn't the Future that we know today, but it is a good album in my opinion. It could have been better though. What I'm saying? T-shirt was cool. I used to bump this all the time. My mama ain't raised no home. My mama Never Satisfied was lit. Covered in Money I liked, but these songs were okay. I Be You, Special, Man, Look Ahead, they were okay. So as a whole, it's not his top 5 projects in my opinion, but it's good. It's a good project, but that ain't it either, Chief. Next we got we got Monster. So everybody knows this is the tape that skyrocketed Future. Let's be real, this was it. This was the tape that really blew Future up again. And let's be honest, it was cause of this right here. Know what I'm saying? F up some commas. That was it. I remember this being on the radio every freaking day. Everybody was saying, "Oh, some commas. Oh, some commas." Yeah. Everywhere I went, I'm like, okay. Future is lit right now. You got songs like Tupac. I'm a fan of that. Hardly was lit. Mad Love. What? Codeine Crazy. Come on, bro. Codeine Crazy. You know what I'm saying, man? After that was cool. Oh man, this is a good tape. Right here. I don't know yet. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. It's up there though. Might be top 5 for sure. Next we got Beast Mode. You know what I'm saying? People don't even understand that my hard drive that I recorded all my music on for 2 years straight was on this one hard drive that Esco had, and he was locked up with it. So I had to record new music. Come on, guys, you know the rest. That's when I did Beast Mode. Yeah, great tape. It was short and sweet. 9 tracks. Ooh, Young Scooter, Layup was lit. I'm on that bitch and we lay up. No Basic was cool. Pico, Just Like Brothers, real sisters, and made it onto DS2. I get that money forever. I get that man forever. Yo, it's a good tape. Probably not his best, but it's a good tape. This is where Future could do no wrong at this point. Next, we got what most of my friends are saying is his best tape, and a lot of people that I've asked is his best tape, and that's 56 Nights. This is probably, Future at his peak. Well, I would say DS2 was when he was at his peak, but this is 2015. This is the year that Future had like 1 million features. He was like a leech. He was on everything, bro, everything. So we got, let's go through it. We got Free at Last, good track. Never Gonna Lose, fire. Purple coming in, okay. I got them diamonds from Africa. Nah, was cool. No compadre, no compadre. March Madness, obviously a classic. Trap, come on, bro. When you wake up before you brush it, the fam on the ground. I remember this skit. I get 56 night crazy. So yeah, as a whole, this project is solid, but there are still, to me, I don't think it's his best project, man. I don't know. We're gonna come back to it. Next, we got the legendary DS2, and in my opinion, I feel like it doesn't really hold up today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these songs were kind of forgettable. I Serve the Bass, Groupies, Rotation. They're okay. They were good songs. I remember listening to them. This whole tape slaps. Clearly. I don't know. I don't think it's his best project. Where You At, hit. Lil One I used to like a lot. I blow it bad today. Blood on the Money is probably my favorite track on that. And then Thought It Was a Drought. I Serve the Bass. Yeah, it's a cool tape. It's this is definitely Future at his peak, but is it his best project as a whole? I'm not sure yet. Next, we got What a Time to Be Alive. And what a time this was, because when this came out, bruh, everybody, and I mean everybody, even your grandma was bumping this tape. Anything you went to, this tape was being played. You got Digital Dash, fire. Big Rings, it was cool. Live from the Gutter, fire. Diamonds Dancing, it's okay. Scholarships, fire. Plastic Bag, okay. I'm the Plug, I remember that. Change Location, of course. Jumpman, hit. Jersey, fire. 30 for 30 freestyle, fire. So yeah, this is a good tape, but I don't really want to consider this, because it's kind of like super slimy. It's it's a collab tape. I wouldn't say this is his best work, you know what I'm saying, but it is a good project. Next, we got Purple Rain. This was a great tape. I remember when this came out, at the time people were already saying like Future was kind of declining at this point. When this came out, like, oh, he had his time, blah, blah. I remember people saying that, but looking back at it now, this is a good tape. Alright was good, wiggle. You know what I'm saying? Never Forget, cool. How You Learn It? Come on. Racks Hitting Inside the Mattress, fire. Hey, bro, come on. I know, child. You know what I'm saying? Perky's Calling, Purple Rain itself was lit. This is a good tape, damn. This is actually a pretty good tape. Could it be his best? I don't know yet. Let's see. Evol, man, I remember Evol. When this came out, I don't know, man. It was either you loved it or you hated it. When it first came out, at that point, I was kind of getting a little tired of Future. But it does have its tracks, though. It does have it, like, when you really listen to it again and again. Because at first, I was like, it's alright. But it's actually pretty damn good. Ain't No Time is fire. I'm trying to in her mouth, though. Maybach was hard. Lil Haiti Bay, I remember that. Zanny Family. I don't remember these, though. Off the top of my head, I don't remember them. 7 Rings, Lie to Me. I don't remember these. That's probably why I don't think it's his best work. Low Life was huge. Yo, this is heat. This song is heat right here. For real. For real. That's a good track. I forgot about that. So just like What a Time to Be Alive, I kind of don't want to judge this, but I still think it's worth going over. So we got No Cap 3. I actually like that song. All the Smoke 200 was cool. Paddock Water was lit. Feed Me Dope, yeah, that was hard. For the Gang is probably top 5 Future songs of all time. So hard. Of course, Killed Before that's a Thug track, but that's a great song. Next, we got Future by Future, and in my opinion, when this came out, it was hot for like a month, and then Mask Off really took off, and it was kind of just that song that was really popping for a while. And then people kind of just forgot about this tape. It kind of just came and went. But it's pretty underrated in my opinion. I really think this album is very good. Rent Money is hard, good dope. Suma's okay. Draco is hard. Super Trap is okay. It's kind of annoying. POA was cool. Mask Off, of course. High Demand is so hard. So hard. Out of Time, hard. Scrape it out of pop and not cut. I'm so groovy. I got pop. Come on. These songs is hard. That's the thing. A lot of these artists, they put too many throwaways on their tracks, you know, especially Future. So it's kind of hard to really judge his projects. He has, like, if he was to cut down a lot of these albums to like 12 solid tracks, they'll be, you know what I'm saying, way better. Man, I really like this tape though. Oh yeah, and then they got the deluxe edition, but nah, it's a good tape though. I don't know if it's his best or not, but we're gonna keep going. Then we got the Hendrix album, which I believe came out a week after or a week before, I'm not too sure. And I'll be honest, I didn't hear this whole thing. I did not hear this whole thing. So can I really judge this? I can't fully judge this. I would have to hear it again in full. Maybe I'll do a review on it actually. That'll be cool, you know, to sit down and actually hear the whole thing. But again, look, so many tracks. The tracks I did hear were good though. Coming Out Strong was cool. Sorry is a really good track on this. Fresh Air I really liked. Incredible was a hit. I'm surprised it's not highlighted, like it doesn't have its own page, because this was kind of a hit. I feel kind of fake for not putting this, because what if it is really good, you know? So I can't really judge it too well. But yeah, next we got, which what I think is Future's most underrated tape, and I think it's because, you know, in 2018 Future is already established. You know, Future is Future. He has his hardcore fan base, you know what I mean? But he's not, let's be real, he's not as hot as he once was. 2015, 2016. But everything he drops is still heat. You know what I'm saying? People respect him. He's a legend in the game. So I think when this came out, people were just like, all right, it's just more Future. But yo, this tape slaps. It really slaps. Like, Wi-Fi Lit is super hard. Cut on my, oh my, yo, this was all I was bumping in the summertime. Cut on my wrist, cut it so hard. Racks Blue, fire. 31 Days, so hard. There's only two skippable tracks in my opinion, and that's Dodo and When I Think About It. Dodo is whack. It's kind of whack. When I Think About It is okay, but some more hard. Hate the Real Me puts me in my bag every time I hear it, bro. This tape slaps, and if you didn't really like this, you sleeping. And last but not least is his latest project, The Wizard. This is another project, I swear, if he would have just cut it down like 6 tracks, it could have been solid. It's hard to keep anyone's attention for 20 full tracks. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Who's going to sit down and listen to it all? But the thing is, we all know it's not going to be a cohesive album with storytelling. So you can literally listen to this on shuffle and it wouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a bunch of hits. They do this so their streaming numbers could go up. You know what I'm saying? The more tracks, the more money they probably make. But no, cut it down. This is a good album, and I think it went over a lot of people's heads. It's a good album. Never Stop, I'm still playing to this day. It's one of the hardest Future songs I've ever heard. Lyrically, this is the hardest thing he ever wrote. I mean, there's a lot of writers here, but I make easy boost moves in my Reeboks. It ain't gonna never stop. So hard, bro. Jumping on a jet slaps. Rocket Ship, I've been popping since my come on. Temptation is hard. Crushed Up, effing Call the Coroner's fire. Stick to the Models is so fire. Crazy But True is hard. This is hard. Going Dummy slaps. Everything we do, we going dummy. Come on. Just First Off with Travis is hard. You know what I'm saying? If you would have just cut it down, bro, this would be such a solid album. But I guess I'm gonna have to go with everybody else, because it's hard to deny 56 Nights is probably his best work. And you know why I think that? It's because it's only 10 tracks and there's barely any skippable tracks other than, you know, the Fam on the Gram, or to me, Diamonds from Africa I don't really like, and No Compadre, it's alright. But it's hard to deny March Madness, bro. Trap, you know what I'm saying? 50, so good. Man, this is tough because Purple Rain is super hard too, man. My favorite Future project is Beast Mode 2. That's just, I don't care what anybody says. It's my opinion. I think it's my favorite Future project. I don't know why. I think all the songs slap. I don't know why. I just like it a lot. I think it's hard. I think it's fire. But best project, you can't really say, because Future doesn't really have a cohesive project where where it's like from beginning to end, it's all non-skippable tracks, you know what I mean? It's just a bunch of like singles, so it's kind of hard to judge that. But yeah, I guess 56 Nights, yeah. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Please hit that sub button, hit that like button, please share this video. I'll be making these kind of videos every week. Next week I'm gonna do Young Thug. That's gonna be a challenge. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.